Hello, welcome to JT's Thought Bubble for round 5 of the NRL. Johnathan.
G'day, Brace.
You're good?
Very good.
Excellent. We're in the studio. Some wild weather around Sydney at the moment, so very comfortable right here. But we're talking about a bloke in Melbourne, Nelson Asofa-Solomona. Looked like he's felt the wrath of Craig Bellamy for coming back, not in the condition that the coach wanted. How do those conversations unfold?
They're brutally honest when you come back like that, and you need to lose a few kegs, and there's been a few boys over the years that have done that, and they've felt the wrath of the coach. So, yeah, it's just that honesty and keeping everyone accountable.
He gets out this one. I feel like Nelson's found himself in this situation a couple of times before.
Yeah, well, he's a big boy, so he's got to watch what he's doing in the off-season so that he doesn't. So when you're not training, you've got to make sure that you're eating the right foods, because if you're not training and eating the wrong foods, that's when the weight can pile on those big boys.
And wouldn't you know, heading back too, that you're over and the coach is going to see it,
mate,
and he's going to give it to you?
India. Especially him, because he's one of the leaders down there too. You know, he's been around for a long time, so it's not acceptable for their standards, and he's been punished for it.
From coaches' sprays, what would you prefer? One done at the press conference, Ricky Stewart style the other day, after the Raiders coughed up 18-point lead against the Sharks, or a Desi Hasler style after his Titans got spanked again, just giving it to you in the sheds?
I've had both.
Yep. Which one feels the worst, Johnathan?
The one that the coach is looking you dead in the eye,
Desi.
and yes, you can feel the breath and coming down. Yes. So, but yeah, I think that just lights the fire in your belly to get everything right the following week when you haven't played to the best of your ability. So, yeah, I've had both, but I think the one that, the coach is standing over the top of you and feeding it to you, that's the one that really lights me up.
We've got cameras everywhere these days. Like, for those ones, we're guessing what the coach is saying to you, but we can see it happening, whereas at the media conference, it's just pinpointing. And that's, publicly shaming them in a way. That's got to be tough to take.
Yeah, but like I said, footy's a fickle game. It's you need to have those honest conversations, because everyone needs to perform to their best, and when you're not performing at your best and you're making those decisions that aren't the best for the team out there, you need to be better in that area, and that's what the coaches want. They want you to be at your best.
Anyone stand out in particular, sprays that you copped?
I copped a couple of good ones from Greeny.
Yep.
Yeah, so we played an Origin game that we lost, and then he wanted me to sit out up in Newcastle. And I said, no, I want to play, get back out there. And I reckon it was my worst game I've ever played in a Cowboys jersey. So,
Coach was right.
Yeah,
So after the game, gives it to you?
Yeah, copped one at half-time from him as well. in the grand final, actually, the 2015 grand final.
Yeah.
Pull you. He absolutely lit me up.
Oh, that's great. Next minute he's banging on the glass because you won the thing. Oh, how good. That's great. Gritty in the half-time of the grand final.
Yeah.
Amazing. Speaking of your Cowboys.
Yes.
Where do we go here, Johnathan? We couldn't believe what we were seeing sitting sideline last week against the Broncos. They've got another derby against the Titans this Sunday. How do they turn it around?
Well, I think they need to build their game. They're a team that like to throw the ball around and take their chances, but when sides put defensive pressure on them and they come up with errors, or in last week's instance where Adam Reynolds kicked them to death, they made all those errors coming out of the backfield and just put enormous pressure on them. So the defence hasn't been that great. I think I highlighted last week they were 13th on the ladder for their defence and number 1 in attack. So they need to find that balance, build into the game, because I feel as though they're fit enough to wear teams down, but they just got to get those little things right, competing, holding on to the ball and making sure that they defend well.
How do you get the best out of Jason Taumalolo?
I'd be poking him.
Yep.
So I used to show him the league week books and the big leagues that are in there, and there was another front rower on there saying something.
Yeah.
I'd just put that in front of his face and say,
Red rag.
Yeah, so get this into you. And he'd come out and play the house down. So definitely be trying to poke him there, because he's starting in the front row, and that's his job there, is to create that platform, and he can do that.
It's 9 Sunday footy. Is this at your stadium?
Yeah.
The one JT built. Have we got your sideline for it?
I am sideline, I think. So, yeah, I'm excited. Hey, another
Statue
derby.
outside, you inside. And you're winning, yes?
Yes. So, yeah, hopefully.
All right, live and free from 3. Doesn't sound confident, does he, for his Cowboys? It'll be a beauty. Thanks, Johnathan.
Thanks, Brace.
JT's Thought Bubble, number 5 for the year, still going.
This year, NRL on 9 is your one-stop shop for all footy.
That's right, Freddie. Not about the highlights, action, 7 days a week.
Billy and Gus podcast, get that on your drive on the way home. Immortal Behaviour, grab a seat on the couch for that. And of course, my favourite, Freddie and the Owner.
The best footy brains, the biggest games.
Don't trust the algorithm, subscribe to NRL on 9 and get all your entertainment there.